You want to taste me?
No.
Do it.
Stay in the blue box.
I like it kinky.
Stay in the blue box, Grace.
How much do you have to drink tonight?
Only one drink.
Just one drink?
Yep. Yes,
Final
sir.
answer.
Miller. I won't lie to you, a Miller Lite.
Please, sir, please. I'll take everything off. Please don't charge me, but I just want to go to jail. Please, sir.
I don't want you to take everything off.
Criminals, when caught by the police, try many violent methods to escape. But what happens when the suspect tries to seduce and flirt with the cops? Here is the compilation of the 3 cases when suspects tried to seduce the officers, starting with the case of Brooke Teague, who was caught while drifting across the yellow line and whose encounter worked well with the officer.
Sorry, I was on the phone.
You're on the phone?
I'll be honest. You can talk to him if you want.
How much do you have to drink tonight?
Only one drink.
Just one drink?
Yep.
On 15 January 2023, around 1 a.m., Officer Nathan Smith with the Bentonville Police Department pulled over a driver in a black SUV who was driving erratically on Southeast Walton Boulevard. The officer was traveling westbound when they observed the vehicle's side tires crossing the yellow lines repeatedly, sign that show either the driver was intoxicated or needs some help. So the officers immediately pulled her over and they greeted in a surprising way.
You're making me giggle. I'm sorry.
He makes me giggle too. It's okay.
Okay.
During the investigation, she claimed to have only had 1 glass of wine, a Miller Lite.
How much do you have to drink tonight?
Only one drink.
Just one drink?
Yep. Yes,
Final
sir.
answer.
Miller. I won't lie to you, a Miller Lite.
That's all you've had?
Yes, sir. You can ask Zachary.
However, the officer noticed that her eyes were watery and bloodshot, indicating that she may have consumed more than just 1 glass.
How much you've actually had to drink?
I've had 2 Millers.
2 Millers now? That's it?
Yes, sir. You can call Mitchell, the manager.
Okay.
Because of these observations and the strong smell emanating from the vehicle, the officers decided to administer a field sobriety test, which took much longer than anticipated.
Do you want to do some field sobriety tests to make sure you're good to go?
Yeah.
All right.
You want me to turn the car off?
Whatever you want to do, you can leave it on or run it, or
I'm keeping it warm.
go back in front of my car for me, okay? No guns or knives on you?
No.
Okay.
She did not complete the field sobriety test satisfactory, and after the test said that she had 2 glasses, so officer put handcuffs on her and takes him to the police car.
Anything at all?
No, nothing.
Like a pack of gum
No.
would be
No.
something. All right. Yeah.
They searched her car, but found nothing, and then took her to police station. There's a chemistry that was just created between the officer and Brooke. Despite that, they remained professional and continued to move on with the paperwork.
What?
Can I go to high school with you?
I don't think so. Where'd you go to high school?
Bidwell?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Indiana. Valparaiso, Indiana.
Where in Indiana?
Valparaiso.
I was raised from Bloomfield.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you move to Arkansas?
My dad was in the Marines.
Oh.
Retired in Indiana, but I moved to Arkansas.
What year?
2007-ish.
Brooke takes blood alcohol test, where she blew 0.14%. She was under arrest for driving while intoxication. There are rumors that the officers and Brooke are still together to this date, but not the next suspect, whom every attempt to seduce the officer failed. Moving to next case, where a 20-year-old exotic dancer attempted to seduce Ohio police officer while being arrested. On April 2023, at 6 in the evening, a police officer was driving behind a SUV that suddenly sped away and hit another car. The driver was highly intoxicated and allegedly crashed into another vehicle. When the officer pulled over the SUV, a young woman gets out the car.
Why'd you get on me like that?
26 headquarters, it's a female. All right, step out.
It didn't take the officer long to realize that Grace was drunk, so the officer now has a rather routine DUI investigation on their hands.
What is your name? Stay in the
Grace.
car. Stay in the car.
Okay, I understand.
Get in the car. Get your leg in the car.
Listen, handsome man.
Get your leg in the car.
You feel some type of way because my leg ain't in the car?
Get your foot in the car. Just stop. What is your name?
Grace.
He detained her in handcuffs and put him in the patrol vehicle. She is being cooperative and is alternating between flirting with the 2 officers on scene and screaming her head off.
Because I've been abducted and caught up and left on the streets for these bitches. I don't believe you because you wasn't there to help me when I was needed.
Okay, but I'm telling
No, I don't care.
She was not only drunk, but she wasn't also old enough to dink, as she's only 20 years old. I vividly recall the moment when the first cop asked her the same question, and she initially claimed to have 2 drinks.
How much you have to drink there?
2 doubles.
2 doubles of what?
Patron.
Okay. So you are drunk.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
However, her story quickly changed to 3. It's evident that she's uncertain about how much she had to drink.
3 doubles.
3 doubles?
Yeah.
Where at?
So 6.
You had 6 drinks?
6 drinks of Patron.
That's why it smells
With
like
a
that?
lime.
Clear.
With a lime too?
A lime.
It's safe to say that sobriety is out of the question to her. Nevertheless, she is adamant about ensuring the police have all the necessary information, and her behavior changed peculiar.
We're not in Cleveland right
I
now.
don't give a f***. He is in Cleveland.
We're in
You
Brunswick.
let me bleed out.
The officer found from her wallet that she's from Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia?
Yes. You're gonna get through.
He tried to get more information from her, but that doesn't go so well. Inappropriate comments can usually be shrugged by an officer, but after 5 minutes, Grace starts to have what can only be described a temper tantrum. This does nothing than add a slew of potential charges to her already long list. Grace first escalated from driving drunk, and now she assault the police officer. Seems like she wouldn't stop here.
Other women. You didn't trust them other women. That's what they did. They did it right where I was supposed to be found.
When she was brought to the police station, she started again to come on the officers.
You want to taste me?
No.
Do it.
Stay in the
I
blue
like
box.
it. I like it kinky.
Stay in the blue box, Grace.
Don't.
Stay in the blue box. Step back.
You can touch
Step
me.
back.
You touch me.
When the other officers heard about the commotion, they came to investigation. When she declined to do any test, officers take her back to the squad car to send her to the county jail. She was terrified and believed that the officers are taking her from Ohio to Mexico to sell her to a drug cartel.
Stay in the blue box.
No! Get the fuck from me!
Just stay there.
Get the fuck! You didn't catch my abductor! You didn't catch the person that sent me into prisons! You didn't catch them!
The damage has already been done, and she was taken to jail under the charges with OVY, speeding, assaulting a police officer, and obstructing official business. In the next case, suspect was willing to do a lot more to seduce the officer to escape in the early hour.
Where are y'all really coming from? Your eyes are bloodshot and glossy. Your speech is slightly slurred.
I'm just very
On 30 October 2022 at 3:53 a.m., officer suspect a driver driving suspiciously at a red light within the city of Northport, Sarasota County. It was almost completely over the stop line, and the license plate of the vehicle is also expired.
You were past the crosswalk, but you were on Toledo Blade for making the left.
okay.
The tags on the car, is the car registered to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the tags on the car expired back in March,
Yes, sir.
or April, I'm sorry. And your license is suspended.
Yes, sir.
When the officer pulled over the vehicle, the officer found something strange. There's a fake cut on the suspect's body that shocked the officer. The officer suspected her suspicious driving, and the more they talked, the more it became clear that she probably shouldn't have been behind the wheels. She told the officer that she just returned from a Halloween party and had given a wristband by the bar in the local area.
So where's the club wristband from?
Pardon?
Where's the club wristband
Oh,
from?
that was from the other night. That was from like Friday, I think, or something.
I
Yeah.
gotcha.
The officer understood that she's over the limit, so he asked her to come out of the vehicle to perform the field sobriety test.
So, listen, tonight's not my first night doing this.
Okay.
Where are y'all really coming from tonight? Because your eyes are bloodshot and glossy. Your speech is slightly slurred.
I'm just very tired, that's all.
There's alcohol coming off the car.
But the things immediately turned out to be unusual than he thought. After performing the test, Naomi couldn't convince him, so the officer put handcuffs on her and detained her. She was over the legal limit, and in order not to get arrested, she begged the officer to get out of the mess.
You are going to jail for DUI.
Please, sir, please.
It's out of my hands.
I'll pick myself up, please, sir. I don't want to go out of the U.S., please.
It's
Please, sir, it's going to ruin my whole life.
that does a DUI does not mean that you're going to up and be deported.
Yes, because I'm from Switzerland. I'm on a green card. I'm not...
Wait, hold on. Please start next 1070 location, please.
When this doesn't work, she started using her seductive method.
Please, sir, please. I'll take everything off. Please don't charge me. I just want to go to jail. Please, sir.
I don't want you to take everything off.
Officers take her to the back of the patrol car and searched her vehicle, where they found 2 small open containers of Fireball whiskey and 1 empty White Claw hard seltzer within the passenger seat compartment. Naomi was transported to Sarasota County Jail without incident, where she refused for the breath sample. Her car was seized and the case is still ongoing, and also she has not been charged.